Hey guys, how's it going? I am WWE Hall of Famer Lita, welcoming you to General Admission Wrestling.
It's no secret my time in GAW hasn't been exactly what I wanted. I haven't had the championships or the success I would have envisioned, but I believe every match is an opportunity for change, and I'm ready to make a change. I will earn a spot in the Challenger Briefcase Ladder match. I will win the Challenger Briefcase. I will become world champion. It's that simple. Hey folks, welcome to Friday Night Storm. Just one more episode to go after this Friday until we get Northern Lights. And what happens at Northern Lights? The Challenger Briefcase Ladder match. And that's exactly what we're seeing a qualifier for here tonight. Adam Cole against Cody Rhodes. We just saw Cody talking about how this might be the biggest opportunity of his GAW career, and I absolutely believe that it is. And for Adam Cole, much like Cody, has not been anywhere near the level that he would have wanted in GAW, so this represents a massive opportunity for him as well. What? And folks, we got breaking news. While Adam Cole makes his entrance, we got to go back, and this is an image captured just seconds ago. It appears to be Rey Mysterio, and we have just the image. It was sent to us by an anonymous number. So we do have people running back there now to help out Rey Mysterio, but this is a very disturbing turn of events here. I can only speculate who might be behind it, but I don't want to say anything yet. We'll get people to help Rey. Well, Friday Night Storm must go on, so unfortunately, there's not much we can do about Rey Mysterio at this point. We'll just have to, hopefully conduct some kind of investigation and figure out what happened to the legendary Rey Mysterio. But for right now, all we can do is get back to action here on our opening match, and this is just the first of some incredible matches coming at you tonight. We will see Drew McIntyre take on Damian Martinez in a street fight. We will see Tyler Bate take on Pete Dunne in a Challenger Briefcase Ladder match. And then in our main event, our three-way dance for World Title #1 contendership. That is all coming up on today's Friday Night Storm. You will not want to miss a single second of this show. But hey, if you ever do miss a second, then you can head over to the website, generaladmissionwrestling.com. You can read full recaps of every show as they happen. You never have to miss a minute. Look at this, Cody Rhodes immediately taking advantage of Adam Cole and a rope punk DDT from Cody. Not only that, but if you're watching any show on YouTube, if you're looking for something in particular, just check the timestamps either in the description or stamped on the video timeline. You can skip around, you can see exactly when things are happening. So even if you can't watch a full GAW show, you can go to the website, get caught up, and watch specific matches that you can skip right to within the video. Adam Cole with a back body drop. Cole's doing what he needs to do here against Cody. Cody is coming off an incredible match with Pac on GAW Dark. It was one of my favorite matches in the history of Dark, in my opinion. I actually misspoke. It wasn't Pac, it was Matt Riddle. Cody Rhodes with a big uppercut. It's one of my favorites that I've seen so far on Dark, and these two rematching one of the best Dark matches of the season as well. So Cody Rhodes, he has just been having bangers over in Atlanta. Big knife edge chop, Adam Cole answers. We're not in Ric Flair country, but the chops are always appreciated. Nice takedown from Cody Rhodes, and now a Boston Crab applied. Cody is a great submission wrestler. Of course, that figure four is his most dangerous weapon when it comes to that, but he is just such a great technician. And he can tap you out with any submission in the bag, but Adam Cole, what's he doing? He's got a chair. He's brought the steel chair into the ring. The referee doing the smart thing and getting that chair away from Cole. Smart elbow up. Oh! Cole with a super kick. Florida Keys. And he bridged it. Adam Cole, has he just played 4D chess? No. Cody Rhodes kicks out. I was not sure where Adam Cole was going with that one. But Cody Rhodes manages big right hand, and now Cody with a crossroads. It's all gone wrong for Adam Cole. That's how Cody beat Matt Riddle on Dark. Cody with the leg hooked. Cody Rhodes is going to Northern Lights. And as we journey west towards Seattle, Cody is going to punch his ticket to the Challenger Briefcase Ladder match. Adam Cole did what he could to try to get the win right there, playing some 4D chess with Cody Rhodes, but he came up short, and there's the crossroads. Good night. And Cody, he deserves an opportunity like this. He really does, given what he's done and the matches that he's put on and how he's come so close on so many occasions. He deserves the opportunity to lift that briefcase, to become the man, and he's gonna get it at Northern Lights. One opportunity that we love to see was Ember Moon getting her opportunity at Dakota Kai last week. Moon shocked the world champion and beat her, handed Dakota Kai her first loss of season 2. Dakota Kai is backstage still fuming after that result. Wanda? There's that stupid bitch. No one helped me last week. No one realized that Ember Moon had actually cheated to win. What good is it to be world champion, the best wrestler on earth, if the dumb cunts I pay to protect me can't even do their job? What Moon doesn't realize is she cheated to beat me once, but no matter what she does, she won't do it again. She will never be world champion. Imagine Dakota Kai being angry at what happened. She lost clean. She's got to deal with that. I don't have a whole lot of sympathy given what she's done in her GAW career, but we know that Ember Moon will get that chance to take Dakota Kai's world championship, and I do believe that will happen at Northern Lights. I can't wait to see that. Coming to the ring now, though, is Damian Martinez fighting for his chance to have a match at Northern Lights. Jay White agreed to fight Damian Martinez, but only if Martinez is able to beat Drew McIntyre in a street fight here today. It's very possible Martinez is one of the most dangerous men in the world of wrestling, in my opinion. Also has one of the best entrance themes in the world of wrestling, in my opinion. If you like this or any of the other music on GAW, check out our Spotify. Link is in the description and on the website. Damian Martinez is not intimidated by most men, nor should he be. But if there is a man out there that could intimidate Damian Martinez, it would be Drew McIntyre, in my opinion. The size, the strength, the absolute lack of morals, and a desire for destruction that lives in the heart of Drew McIntyre. That is what is walking down the ramp toward Damian Martinez. And in a street fight context where anything goes, Drew McIntyre is dangerous enough without the possibility of the myriad of weapons that he would have at his disposal in this match. I don't mean to sound bleak. I don't mean to make it sound that Damian Martinez doesn't have a chance. He certainly does. All I know is Jay White knew exactly what he was doing when he put Martinez in this match. He knew that either Martinez does not get through, or if he does, it is not the same Damian Martinez who will come out the other side. Jay White, say what you want about him, but he is one of the smartest out there. He knew what he was doing. The rules of a street fight, anything goes, falls count anywhere. Now we've seen guys approach these street fights much differently. Now, of course, guys like Conor McGregor got the weapons, finished it on the outside, but then we've seen some of these matches that don't even really venture from inside the ring. We just saw one on Academy Storm Chaser where, to prove a point, Valeska Pierce beat Kristen Sakamoto right in the middle of the ring. The size of these two men in this ring. This is dangerous to the local fault lines here in San Francisco. There's been some earthquakes here. If there's another one, I think we might know why. Martinez launching in, and McIntyre caught him. McIntyre going for the big strikes. Martinez answers. We're going to see some strikes in this one, and Martinez with a sidewalk slam. McIntyre kicks out. That sort of black hole style slam from Damian Martinez, and he is just lifting the 6'8" Drew McIntyre like he's nothing. The strength and power it takes to do this from Martinez, and a big boot from Damian Martinez. He is not done. Martinez, south of heaven. Beautifully done, but Jay White has gotten up onto the apron. Martinez has turned his back. He had the opportunity, and this is exactly what didn't need to happen for Martinez. McIntyre comes, but he got Jay White. Martinez moved out of the way. Damian Martinez saw it, and now Martinez hits the reckoning. Yes, Damian Martinez, he has blown through Drew McIntyre here. Leg hooked. Damian Martinez with the win. A fast and furious match between Damian Martinez and Drew McIntyre, but what a match it was. Wow. Damian Martinez outthought both. He outsmarted McIntyre and Jay White. And for Drew McIntyre, this has to be a disappointing moment for him to not get the win in this match, and to really not look competitive for most of it. Jay White tried to do what he could do, but Damian Martinez, he was just 2 steps ahead. Congratulations to him. He has himself a match at Northern Lights. We got to go backstage now. These are live scenes. As it appears, Bandido has been storming around backstage. I've been told for the last 10 minutes, and there is no word on what exactly he's doing, but I think we can only assume that he is looking for Conor McGregor or Bobby Lashley. That is just my assumption, but you know what? I think it's a pretty safe one. We will keep you updated on this situation, but coming up next is another qualifier for the Challenger Briefcase Ladder match, Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate. We've got 3 of our competitors in the Challenger Briefcase Ladder match. We are about to find our 4th. 6 men are headed to Northern Lights. 1 will hoist that Challenger Briefcase and take the biggest step on the journey to become world champion. Pete Dunne hopes to be that 1. And I believe that if he is to get there, he has as good a chance as anyone to actually win that Challenger Briefcase. I really believe that. We know what Pete Dunne is capable of, especially as a singles wrestler. And his tag partner, Tyler Bate, who we're gonna see here in a second, those two have been good together. But Pete Dunne's strength is as a singles wrestler. I think there is no argument with that when you talk about a full career. He is a former tag team champion in GAW. He teamed with Drew McIntyre to win the tag team championships a couple of years ago, but his strength across his entire career is in the singles match. I mean, you're talking over a dozen titles for Pete Dunne across his illustrious career. Tyler Bate similarly has an illustrious singles career to his name. Maybe not so much as Pete Dunne, but certainly it is there. And Tyler Bate, much like Dunne, he's had tag team success in GAW with Dunne and without him, but in reality, it is a singles career, I think, that is going to make all the difference for Tyler Bate. I think that's what is going to make him give him his impact in GAW, I should say. That's how he is going to have an impact on this company. Same with Pete Dunne. I think that that's where their strengths really lie. I don't want to speculate. I don't want to get into their mindsets, what they're about, but I think that both of these guys are ready to fight in the singles arena. And they still are an official tag team, but you can tell that right now their goals are as a singles. And why shouldn't they be, given what is in front of them? Tyler Bate gonna start things up, but Pete Dunne out of the corner with a huge Uranagi. Is there anything that Pete Dunne can't do? That's what makes him a great singles competitor. We know the joint manipulation. We know the submissions, the pain that he causes. We know all that. But on top of that, he's a great athlete. He's a phenomenal striker. He is incredibly strong. There is nothing that Pete Dunne can't do, and the only thing, in my opinion, that stands between Pete Dunne and GAW singles success is just momentum. That is it. But you could say the same for Tyler Bate, the big strong boy. You could say that exact same thing. Hey, if you're ever looking for something to do, why not come hang out with us on Twitch at Griff_from GA. Link is down in the description as well. We have a great time over there talking some wrestling. We got a great community. It is a fantastic time. I hope to see you all there sometime soon. I promise I will be getting back to regular streaming. It has been an absolutely insane time for me right now, so it will be happening. Tyler Bate looking for a rolling kick, and Pete Dunne just muscles it away. That is the ability of Dunne, and into the corner. Look at this, the pop of Pete Dunne. He shotgunned himself off of Tyler Bate. Bate again looking for that rolling kick, and once again, Pete Dunne is having none of it. Now Dunne going at the leg of Tyler Bate. Beautifully done, no pun intended right there. And Pete Dunne again, and look at this. He's targeting every limb of Tyler Bate, every muscle. The idea is to make you feel pain. Is he going to tap you out with any one specific hold? Probably not. But the idea is to make you feel that pain. Tyler Bate with a sheer drop, brain buster. That'll make you feel some pain as well. Tyler Bate looking to put a quick end to this thing, but Pete Dunne caught the legs. Dunne turns him around in a leg trap, German. I gotta say, Pete Dunne's a fan favorite. There's no doubt about it. Dunne over to the ropes, and he clotheslined him over. And this is Dunne showcasing some of that athleticism. Tyler Bate to his feet as Pete Dunne waits from the top rope. Dunne all the way down with a senton, and Tyler Bate sent him crashing to the ground. Bate's feeling like this might be the moment for him to get some momentum in this match, as Pete Dunne has to shake off a bone-rattling collision with the ground. But Tyler Bate, he didn't realize he was standing that close to the ropes. That is a huge mistake for Pete. When you're fighting Pete Dunne, you gotta be aware of your surroundings. Dunne with a big right. Once again, Pete Dunne into the grounded hammerlock, and he's got the left arm of Tyler Bate. This is a systematic destruction of Tyler Bate's limbs. This is what Pete Dunne is liable to do against anyone, friend or foe. In this case, Tyler Bate's probably both. Right hand caught by Dunne. And he's stunned Tyler Bate with that one. Now Pete Dunne, he's got him up. Dunne with the X-Plex. You cannot outstrike Pete Dunne, but Tyler Bate does kick out of the X-Plex. These two guys as singles, Tyler Bate, 0-3. Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne is a singles competitor. Not much better, just 1-2. So both these guys desperate for an opportunity to show their quality. And Pete Dunne has been on the precipice. What a shot! Dunne! Bitter end! Oh my goodness! How great was that? Pete Dunne is going to Northern Lights. What an incredible finishing sequence from Pete Dunne. There's another look at the X-Plex that nearly put Tyler Bate away. Tyler Bate thought he had all the momentum, and then Pete Dunne just absolutely rocks him with a right-hand shot, and there is the bitter end. What a way for Pete Dunne to get his second win of season 2. It's gonna send him to Northern Lights. What a moment for Pete Dunne. And now, with only 2 qualifiers to go, we'll see them both next week. We have our first 4 competitors in the Challenger Briefcase Ladder match. Kofi Kingston, Will Ospreay, Cody Rhodes, and Pete Dunne. All 4 have not won a world championship yet. So you're talking about 4 guys that have the opportunity of a lifetime to make that step to win their first world title. Our final 2 qualifiers are next week on Friday Night Storm. We already know one of them. Shelton Benjamin was announced in our Discord as a competitor in one of those matches. You will not want to miss that show. Conor, I hope you enjoy whatever you did to Rey. I will make you feel more pain than you've ever felt in your life. Rey Mysterio is twice the man you are. You could never influence people and help people like Rey can. You are a sad excuse for a fighter who no one ever looked up to. You could never understand what Rey Mysterio means for an entire culture. Rey Mysterio is twice the man I am, huh? Yes, well that may be true, but he's still half as intelligent. Come on, Bandido. You have to think better than that, son. A gross action from a gross man. Conor McGregor and his stooge, Bobby Lashley. I think there's no doubt that they were the ones behind the attack of Rey Mysterio. Conor all but admitted it. And you know what, Bandido, I respect Bandido, the Intercontinental Champion, a whole lot, but he should have known not to go looking for that fight. He put himself in a bad situation. And I'm just hearing word that we do have some medical personnel back there looking after Bandido. Rey Mysterio has been transported to a local hospital. So hopefully both those guys will be okay. And as for Bandido, I mean, we still don't know what the Intercontinental Champion is doing around Northern Lights, but I guess we'll find out soon. Matt Hardy is the first of 3 men to get their chance at fighting Aleister Black for the World Championship. We saw Matt Hardy on Dark Takedown Pack, the former World Champion, to show that yes, he's still got it. Hardy, a former Intercontinental Champion in his own right, and he wants to show that he is absolutely still on the level of being able to compete with Aleister Black, being able to be World Champion. I think he still is, in my opinion. My opinion doesn't mean much, to be fair, but that's got to count for something, I guess. Zack Sabre Jr., former Cruiserweight Champion in General Admission Wrestling. Aleister Black lauded Zack Sabre Jr. as being the best submission wrestler in the world. Aleister Black said if he can't beat the world's best submission specialist, then he doesn't deserve to be world champion. And for Zack Sabre Jr., a man who was brought in to accompany Conor McGregor and Bobby Lashley as part of the mob, it certainly seems as though they've dropped him, although in a much less violent way than they dropped CM Punk. a few months ago, but Zack Sabre Jr., he's got a big opportunity, but neither of these guys, I think, have as big an opportunity right now as Keith Lee does, the third man in this match, a man who has already fought Aleister Black for the World Championship, a man who has struggled mentally with what he had to do at Nitro 10 to Matt Riddle. This is the man that I want to see in this match. This is the man who I believe has the biggest opportunity.
For he is limitless.
No, 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 no! No, absolutely not. This can't be happening. This cannot be happening. Walter has failed twice to become world champion. What has he done? We have a camera backstage. This is what he's done. You can see what he has done to Keith Lee. The depravity, this absolute insect to do something like this. Aleister Black is nowhere to be seen. Walter has come into this #1 contenders match. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. The fans are trying to will Matt Hardy on, but Walter, I cannot believe that I am seeing this. Matt Hardy caught Walter into a DDT. Go after him. Hardy and Zack Sabre Jr. need to go after Walter right now. They absolutely have to, and Matt Hardy's gonna do it with a Samoan drop. Beautifully done. No, Zack, this is not what you need to do. Walter needs to come out of this match. You saw what he did to Keith Lee. I can't believe what I'm watching in front of my eyes right now. Over the top goes Matt Hardy. And now Walter, you see what you've done, Zack? You see what you've done? You left Walter alone in the ring with you. The subhuman, vile piece of manure that you have to be to commit an act like this from Walter's perspective. I cannot, oh my God, what a lariat to Matt Hardy. It is almost beyond words that Walter is still here. I think this will be a topic of discussion on social media. Go follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Links are all in the description. Go join our Discord. Link is on the website. There's some exclusives on the Discord now. We've done polls over there. Exclusive news stories dropping on Discord, so it's someplace you want to be. Once again, visit the website, generaladmissionwrestling.com, to become a part of it. Walter easily shakes Zack Sabre off, and now it's Walter and Matt Hardy alone in the ring. Hardy with a snap suplex, float over. Here's the cover from Matt Hardy, and it's a kick out from Walter. It does seem like both men have Walter in their sights. This is the right thing to do. Zack Sabre saw the issue. Walter fighting back against Hardy in another lariat to Matt Hardy, and now Walter with Zack Sabre up in the Uranagi. This is like watching the end of Old Yeller when you know the dog's gonna get shot. Watching this unfold in front of your eyes is horrifying. From a wrestling perspective, Walter brings down Zack Sabre. Matt Hardy tried to stop him, and Hardy does lay in a right hand shot, and now a side effect to Walter. It is elimination. Well, what are you doing? Pin the big man. Pin the big man. What are you doing? Far be it for me to question Matt Hardy, and maybe I'm letting my bias get in the way here, but Walter needs to be put out of this match. Both guys are concentrated on removing Walter from the proceedings, and now Walter shakes off Zack Sabre, and a massive double axe going for another lariat on Hardy, and Hardy caught him. Stun gun, and Matt Hardy with another cover on the Austrian and another kick out at 1. Hardy's had the best chance here against Walter, the side effect to the big man, and now Hardy, yes, no! Hardy was looking for the twist of fate, and Walter saw it all coming. Now Walter gets him up onto the shoulders, power bomb. So much for that, and Zack Sabre Jr. has to watch this happen. First elimination is Matt Hardy, and it's courtesy of Walter. But Zack Sabre Jr. octopus stretches in. Walter prevents it before any damage could be done, and now Walter gets out of the ring, presumably to safety for now. Walter going underneath. Look at the disrespect over Matt Hardy, still trying to recover from that powerbomb as Walter looks for something. Zack Sabre Jr. stops him from finding a weapon, as if Walter could be any more dangerous. No rules here in this three-way dance. Obviously elimination. Just pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. Zack Sabre Jr., look at this. Nice bridging Fujiwara armbar, but the finish can't happen out here. I think Zack is just trying to make a point. Zack is just, and yes, he got Walter to tap out. It doesn't count. But Walter did tap out to Zack Sabre Jr. This is what you need to see if you are Zack Sabre Jr. and now with a power bomb. I think Zack Sabre Jr. might have himself a chance right now. Hurricane Rana. Yes, Zack Sabre Jr. I think he's got a real chance to beat Walter. He is on the upper hand right now, and he is absolutely on fire. You just got to get him in the ring. You got to get him in the ring, and then you got to tap him out like you just did. You just tapped into the Fujiwara armbar, and now it looks like he's busted the top of Walter's nose on the edge of that display board on the announce table. Walter is in a bad state right now, and Zack Sabre Jr. knows it. This is a great performance from ZSJ. Not one that I expected to see from him in this scenario, but Walter, my God, uncorks the left, and now Walter with the rear naked choke, he took him down. He is going to make Zack Sabre Jr. answer for what he did earlier. He has the cross, and Zack Sabre Jr. now taps out. Neither one has counted, but both men wanted to make a point on the outside of this ring. And now, Walter, oh gee, dear Lord, Walter with a power bomb. Oh my God. Both men have given it all on the outside of the ring. Both men have forced the other to tap out on the outside of the ring. Both men have hit a power bomb on the outside of the ring. And none of it, not 1 second, will count unless you're on the inside. And Zack Sabre Jr., he's got a personal vendetta at this point. Walter has tapped out again. The octopus stretch, but Walter is the one who stands up in the ring. So much for your personal vendetta, Zack. You got Walter to tap out twice. What good has that done? Into the cover, Zack Sabre finally to maybe win this match. No. Walter kicks out. The ring general. One of the toughest men in the world. And Zack Sabre Jr. made him tap out twice, but neither time was inside the ring. Jumping lariat. Maybe Zack's got something going here. Cutter attempt countered by Walter. Into the front chancery. Sabre maybe looking for a guillotine. No, it's the enziguri. Maybe he's got something here. Zack Sabre, he's got the arm. Sabre into an armbar. Sabre's got the leg trap. Zack Sabre Jr. might just be able to do it. Walter is struggling. Walter, he might not have it. Walter might be done right here. Zack Sabre, this would be a good time for the third time for Walter to tap out. No, Walter freed himself. Up to his feet he goes. Now into the front chancery. Maybe Walter looking for a guillotine. Somehow Walter survived the armbar of Zack Sabre Jr. What a match this has been. What an incredible contest between two incredible athletes. Powerbomb! This cannot be happening. No, it does not. Zack Sabre Jr. kicks out. It does not happen. And now Sabre, he's got him. Transition, Sabre, cattle mutilation. Surely he's got him this time. He's done it twice before. It must be done. It has to be. It is locked in deep, but Walter will not go. Zack Sabre Jr. has all the momentum, and now he's got Walter down. He's got him dead to rights. Surely no. Walter caught the leg and a lariat. Good God Almighty, what a match. Walter has withstood so much, and now a suplex on the top. Walter admiring his handiwork, and now the giant, he's going up top. We've only seen him do this one time before. Walter, splash off the top. Oh my God. Walter into the cover. Walter into the cover. No! No! After everything Zack Sabre Jr. did, Walter wins the match. I'm on the verge of tears. The idea that Walter could be fighting Aleister Black is one that is repulsive to even think about. This match, I will never forget this match. And I will never forget the implications of this match, that man, after two unsuccessful tries at the world champion, might have himself a third. I can't believe my eyes right now, but I'm gonna have to. No sign of the world champ. It's Walter who stands tall. Folks, we have one more week of shows before Northern Lights. And if you are not curious about what happens here, if you do not need to know who will challenge Aleister Black and where Walter fits in, I don't know what to tell you, folks. You're gonna have to tune in. Subscribe. We appreciate you.